Teddy Tree Father, Mallet's Mallet. Tweet. Open up. Timmy Mallet, there it is. Timmy Mallet. Bink. Gotcha. Alright, let's come back to class. Who was the last one we did? It was Julie Mandrews. I forgot to call him that last night. Julie Mandrews. Right, let's go back up into there. Open up a new window. Montgomery Clift. MC. Teddy Tree Fire. It's no good to me. Michael McIntyre. Kirk Douglas I've done two first times. James Dean I've done James. Ali Berry's definitely been done. Rita Hayworth I don't. Isabel Hooper I've missed some. Rita Hayworth, let's do Rita Hayworth. I ain't done that one yet. World famous I want. Michael McIntyre's English famous. Rita Hayworth. Oh, let me cut out Timmy Mallet. Do for this channel. Oh my gosh, will you just wait, Miles? There we go. That took forever to get that in place. Timmy Mallet. Timmy Mallet. Create. And there we go. We are looking at Rita Hayworth, age-old film star from the past. Open images. Yeah. Rita Hayworth. Oh, let's put you in the back file. Oh, it's definitely a man's face. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth. Has it got it? Not yet. Right, whilst that searches, I'll go after Rita. Rita, wide eyes, big jaw. Let's get a better picture. Oof. It's an absolute wrecking ball. Short forehead, look. Let's start with a short forehead, then the rectangular shape, far apart eyes. The triangle, when you draw it, fills the face. It's not pushed down. That should look. It should bellow outwards and it should push the face down. No matter how big the woman's face is, even regional variations, you still get that original ratio from God. Even if a woman's got slightly further apart eyes, and for example, like Morgan Freeman and Samuel L. Jackson both have further apart eyes. It's original variation in Africans. Let's go back. That is a male skull. Saxo, English, whatever you want to call it. Shadow breaking, jaw breaking shadow caster. Rita Hayworth. Didn't they pin this one up on planes and stuff in lockers? Is that Rita Hayworth as well? I want to recognise that one as Rita Hayworth. Blonde. Isn't it amazing what just changing the colour? Actually, now I say that, today I passed a woman who changed the colour of her hair and I didn't even recognise it with the dogs. And I've seen her with, because I associate blonde hair and these three dogs, when I saw two of the dogs and dark hair, I didn't recognise her. It was really strange. Rita Hayworth, let's start right there. Look at the size of that galloping hole in his neck. Place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Look at the mastoid. Look at the square jawline. The deep set eyes. The rectangular, far apart deep set eyes. The high wide cheekbones of a man. The blocky face of a man look. Oh my gosh, is that the original? Excuse me. Women are arguing with themselves over their little muffin tops that they get here because it's the womb. Men don't have it, so they have this up and down ironing board state of body, you know, flat as a pancake. And women can't understand, especially young girls, they can't understand how their body doesn't look like these supermodels, their favourite actress or singer. And then they get these eating disorders because they don't realise they're looking at men. And then for the young boys who are jacking off to these abominations, what can I tell you, lads? As a bona fide veteran of getting it wrong for many years, all is not what it seems. The only thing I can't tell you, lads, is that it's not all glamour models. It's not, because I've seen real women. I think they allow some real women, but they don't become big glamour models like Lucy Pinder and Sam Fox. They don't become that name. They just pass through. They don't look like these big blockheads. They've got narrow shoulders and short arms, but every major one that they show you like this is going to be inverted, secretly sex changed, is what we're talking about. See, when people say, "Oh, you're against transgenders," no, I'm not. If somebody's happiness depends on them pretending to be something else, then that's their life. I'm not here to stop them. Their pursuit of happiness, you must be kidding me. If that's how they truly feel. But what we're talking about is a satanic religion that's hidden itself in front of us all of our lives. And it's been going on forever and ever and ever and ever. All in a bid to make me, or at least be discouraged from having any faith. Belief in God. Well, I don't believe in God. I have belief in Jesus. God's self-evident. Everything in this world. Me thinking like this, being able to think like this critically, and decide for myself what's going on in this world amongst all the lies. I know this God because He gave me the ability to think. I think, therefore I am. But for those people that are still asleep and don't see this, I don't know how long God's going to allow this to go on, you know, because for me, some people say we're in the little season and we'll find out at Christmas because the year's up. That's it, 250 years reign. I believe that I'm in Revelations because of all the truths that are coming out. That's my belief, that I'm in Revelations, not in Satan's little season. If I am in Satan's little season, then this all comes to an end abruptly at the end of this year. But I just don't see it because they've got Agenda 2030, 2040 and 2050 to come. Which has already been preempted, right? They've already written it down in text. It's in European documents, etc. Oh. Which we're seeing played out right now, right? Digital currency and all in a bid to stop man from ever being free ever again in any way, shape or form. That you won't own a house, you won't own a car. This is all Klaus Schwab stuff, right? They will give you a house, they will give you a car. You'll own nothing but be happy. That's what Klaus Schwab said. So everything will be done for, but it'll be like I don't know, like what's that thing called in China? Social credit, like that, where someone gets control over whether you even eat or drink, put fuel in your car, have electricity to put your lights on or your heating on. That's not what people voted for, right? I'm sure you didn't. Those of you that vote, I've never voted. I'll tell you now, I've never voted in my life. And I don't know if it was a subliminal thing that I not understood that these people existed, but I just understood subliminally that this world was wrong. And I could already see it, that nothing ever happens, then nothing will ever change, right? The only thing that's changed is your rights have become less and less over the years. That's the way, that's the way I look at it through my life. Through 52 years of living, everything's decaying. And it's not just the Cornish ice cream into Mr. Whippy. It's these men that have... It looks like Giselle. I'm seeing Giselle. It looks like... It really does look like Giselle to me. I forgot what I was going to say. The markers are there that tell you that this is a man. The flat chest, the place to put Mama's meatball. The neck, it's like a tree trunk look. Then you got the jaw. Then you got the wide teeth. You got the rectangle shaped eyes. And the short sloping forehead. That matches God's original design for a man. They drew me away from him by teaching me I'm descended from a monkey. They told me that I live on a ball in space, and if I'd just known the simple principles that the earth is flat, it's stationary, water's level, 72% of the earth is water, just like your body, salt water, just like your body, blood, and 72% of the earth is level, because water's level. You can't bend it. Waterfalls don't count. Droplets don't count. Fisheye lenses don't count. Dickheads. I'm surrounded by pure dickheads. And I know why God's angry. Because they don't care. He's thinking, how could I have created such wonderful images of myself and then them be negligent in the way they think and feel. It must be a break that all of mankind has to learn. All of us together, the future, the present, and the past, even though there is only the present right now, the bit we're living in. If there's any chance that you could change the world, are you just going to sit by and watch? Are you going to champion God? That's what the book says, right? Who will champion me? I will, Father, because I'm stuck in Satan's world where the devil wears Prada. They told me that the devil wears a dress. At most, I would have thought the devil's a cross-dresser. I would no way thought that the devil was actually a man pretending to be a woman. The devil in disguise. The devil's in the details. Well, the details of this. Men have got rectangular far apart eyes with a big bridge between them, look. Carl the sculptor, the nose sculptor, has come in, the rhinoplaster, has come in and smashed this nose to pieces at the top, look. Trying to create an open eye socket for him. But it doesn't work. Not when you've learnt forensics properly. Once you understand there's only two skeletons in the world, the rest is history. It really is, folks. Rita Hayworth's a man in disguise. Flat-chested or what? Statue of Liberty. Put a crown of thorns on its head. Holding a torch. It's a man in a toga. Sweet baby Jesus. Look at the size of that shoulder and this one, look. Look where the muscle stops here, look, and then drops inward and goes down the arm muscle. Size of that in shoulder. He's an arm wrestler. He's a discus thrower. No, wait. He's a captain of a boat. And that passed. That literally passed as a woman. No curvature. No chicken nom-noms. Where's me chicken nom-noms? Look at the difference. Life hasn't been very kind to me lately. I'm seeing Marilyn Monroe in that one. The older he gets, remember that Rita Hayworth has still got his testicles intact, right? He hasn't done that bit. For newbies that don't understand this, they don't chop that off. They want to be both at the same time. So they keep the bottom genitals, but cut off anything upwards and change the face, etc. So every 7 years, this man gets a natural boost of testosterone from his testicles, making him more and more manlier. When they're young, they pass easier. It kind of blinds you. The makeup, the clothing, the fake boobs, it kind of blinds you. But once you get used to the fact that women do not have foot-long humeruses that are as wide as ropes that tie more down boats. Big, thick Popeye ropes for arms. Women are tender and gentle. They don't have these massive smiles, these far apart eyes, these long necks, these huge humerus bones, these giant hello, wildlife and fisheries, these giant feet. Oh look, it's just a bloke in a bikini. Where's me chicken nom nom? Seriously, where is me chicken nom nom? Where's me big sea cave that sucks in here? I'm so mad at myself for not noticing these things when I was younger. But they've been doing this since Babylon, at least. If Babylon existed. If not, since the beginning of motion pictures. He reminds me of Jane Russell there. Size of those arms. Where was that other one I just saw there? Look at that. Flight of the Albatross, isn't it? Look at the size of it. That could put 2 lions in headlocks, that could. Rita Hayworth, it's a dude in disguise, yet again. A Marilyn Monroe copy. Look at the size of them shoulders. Give me a break. I can't believe I didn't notice this stuff before. He's a monster. How big was Rita Hayworth? He must have been a 6-footer, surely. He's got the size and stature of my brother. He's huge. Oh, look. As above, so below. Rita Hayworth. Is it Rita Hayworth? It is. No, she's flamenco dancing. Firstly, it's a he, not a she. Don't tell me what he's doing. With his sex kitten programming. Oh my gosh. Look how deep set that eye is. Rita Hayworth and Yasmin Aga Khan. That's Yasmin Khan. Is it really? As a child? They've almost got the same dental arches, look, the pair of them. Rita Hayworth. That's a man in drag. That's a dude with boobs. And no, not boobs. Women have got boobs. That's a dude with fake fun bags. Is that his fun reel? She's mincing at the back there. Right, Rita Hayworth. Have you got gates for me, Rita? Walking. He's a big old dirty man. That's what he is. Right there, there's the first one I see. Look at the mints here. Look at the shoulder tilt. The hip twist is there. The big baggy trousers look to hide the female. That's a skirt. The suit jacket is basically a skirt, a mini skirt for a woman, and then add trousers to it. That's what the suit is. Versus that straight-legged beast with that net. Look at that. What are we? 20 paces from Rita Hayworth, and I can see a place to put Mama's spicy meatball. I can see 2 places to put Mama's spicy meatballs. Who's the big bitch here, look? Can't walk straight if she tried. Let's go back a bit. Rita, there's a nice one. Rita Hayworth, game over, straight legs, knees together, mincer on the right again, and a mincer here on the right. And again, Rita Hayworth, straight legs, knees together. Look at a kipper foot here, look, out at 4 o'clock. Couple more. Rita Hayworth's a man, final answer. Doesn't matter what anyone says. He walks like a dude, straight legs, knees together. Look how his arms are hanging down his side, look. Not angled outwards in any way, shape or form. See, even though they send them to finishing school to walk like women, look at the stat. She's the biggest fucking thing in that picture. Look at the size of him. He mountains over every bloke in the crowd, look. He's got 6-inch high heels. Yeah, but he's a 6-foot dude. Look at the size. He's massive. That's a big square head. Is that the nanny? Nanny McPhee in the background. He's got a big jawline as well. Look, it's a bloke sticking out his touche. And again, where's me chicken nose? Before I'd have looked like that, you know, before I had eyes, I'd be like, whoa. Now I'm like, where's me buttocks? I was shot. Where's your shot, son? In the buttocks. This gentleman has got no buttocks. Again and again, I can prove it to you by the way they walk. Even if you don't believe what I said about his face, he looks like Gail McKenna to me now. Now I look at it. It doesn't matter how many times I try to show you this. You have to learn it for yourself, okay? When you're on the same page, you'll see it the way I do. You'll find it funny that you didn't notice. You'll find it funny. Some of the lies they've told you. You can't help but find it funny. That you used to think you was descended from a monkey. It's the biggest joke in the world. That you used to think a man walked on the moon. Firstly, they weren't men, and they didn't walk on anything but Arizona desert. Just like the Mars rovers in Iceland right now, on the barren ice plains. You see, people think that deserts are made of sand and are in the middle of the earth, you know, the Sahara, etc. But they're not. They're all over the world. Antarctica is a desert. It's never rained there ever, apparently. So it's the most arid place on earth, right? Antarctica. It's got water, yeah, but it's the most arid place on earth. It doesn't rain. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with that doll? Is that meant to be a Rita Hayworth doll? And again, look at the man faces. Who's the other one? Battle with Alzheimer's. 36 years. 3 6s. 36 years ago, 3 6s ago, Rita Hayworth took her last breath as she battled with Alzheimer's. Of course he did. Like Bruce Willis right now. If Stevie Wonder went blind, and she ain't, then Rita Hayworth did not get Alzheimer's. What's his name? Steve Irwin did not get lanced by a stingray. Stingray! Stingray! We're done. Rita Hayworth's a man. Final answer. Tweet. Open. There he is. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth.